Ladies and gentlemen, a workbench update, and I'm going to do I want to say a series of videos like I do the shed updates. I would like to do workbench updates, and for the this workbench update, I want to talk about cutting mats. And a lot of y'all, you use these. I use them. I am not a big fan of them for the sole purpose of I have to spend money on them to destroy them. It's just one of those little things. I need it to protect the surface, and I need them for other, cut in some other places. But I try to on a workbench, a solid piece of wood. I use white paper, butcher paper, to. But sometimes you got to have a cutting mat to help with the cut and everything. But if I'm going to, because I used to be real bad at destroying workbenches too. I mean, you spill resin, glue, wood glue, super glue, model glue. It just, I've even glued a part to the workbench. And but anyway, the cutting mat. I absolutely destroy these, and I don't know if you can see it. All the I even actually cut through it. That's how hard I cut through them. And I'm not just like lightly score something with a. And I want to do probably another video on a hobby knife. I have broken knives at the point here because they got a plastic tube basically, and that's a brass tube, and that's very strong. And I have yet to break a hobby knife ever. I would like to paint it. I like to get rid of the gold. Don't like to have too much bling on the workbench, but anyway, I destroy the cutting mats. This is a dollar store one, which is very thin anyway, but I have to have cutting mats, not necessarily for the workbench, but I do too. But I have to have them for if I take it to like the kitchen table, if I need to cut something, or a coffee table, or I need it small and portable. And then when they get so bad, you throw them away, get you another one, which that just kills my soul. You just gotta buy another one to destroy it. I even flip them over and use the backs. Yes, even with tape for whatever I was doing, making whatever I was cutting things to detail with. Use a lot of tape for details. You might be able to see the nice little scrape pattern I got going on there for the dollar store one. This other one, I don't know where I got it, but it's thicker, and you can barely bend it. That's how thick it is, or strong. Which this one's really been a good one. It's been very durable for cuts and everything. However, again, I don't like mats with all the. I do like them with the lines because sometimes you don't have a ruler, like those are half-inch squares, and then 2 squares, 1 inch, sometimes, and of course, it's got the ruler on the side. But always, if you're ever in a bind, trying to measure. But I kind of wish they made mats that thick. I actually wish they make them. Not saying that I couldn't like take 2 and put them together and glue them, but 2 of the black ones there, I think we'd be talking. I think it'd really be you could really score it, and also be a little more heavyweight. There's one thing I hate about mats too is when you put them on the table and you cut, they want to slide. Like. And I've had to take double-sided tape, everything on it. It's just one of them, it's a love-hate relationship with the cutting mats. However, they don't make a size for me, and I usually have to get like multiple different sizes. Everyone from the tiny ones. My workbench is not square. Most of these, and I know it sounds crazy. These are rectangle, but the dimensions of my workbench it's never worked out getting a cutting mat. However, went to a neighborhood garage sale. Always mention buying kits and everything. I actually found a Cricut one for a couple dollars at a garage sale, brand new. I couldn't believe it, and so I picked it up. I was like, man, I can handle $2 to destroy it. And I don't know why they have two different colors, you know, light side and the dark, which I don't know. My knowledge on the cricket stuff is very limited, so I have no idea. That's a 12 by 12, which you know, still not the. I mean, it's good, but it's not either, and it's just one of those. I'd like to, if they weren't so expensive, I'd like to get at least 3, maybe 4 mats, and I mean, epoxy glue them together and make it that thick, and I think you'd have a very nice weighted cutting mat, and it would help me with cutting through it. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to discuss that. That's just something that hardly ever talks about. The hobby mats are the cutting mats for the workbench. So that's what I got going on today, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned for the next exciting episode.